Mic check, 1, 2. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I am Nostalgic, one half of SlickBlast RapCast. And so it looks like Moka Only and I will be rescheduling for another time. Just wanted to update everybody on that. Looks like he's suspended in time like the group Home song, the homie Moka. Cafe, what's going on, brother? So just thought I chime in for a decent amount of minutes just to update everybody on what's going on. So Moka Only and myself, we're supposed to be chopping it up for a little bit and, be up to date with some new music and stuff like that. But we will definitely reschedule. No big deal. But hopefully everybody had a great Mother's Day. Spent some time with the family. It was definitely a great day. But definitely tomorrow we'll be back at it. Justin and I will be back at it at a regular scheduled time. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 8 o'clock p.m. West Coast Time. It's a 2-hour difference. And we'll be covering DJ Premier tomorrow. So basically, we're gonna do a producer series. We're gonna be basically breaking down our favorite DJ Premier songs, whether it was, features, anything that DJ Premier produced pretty much, whether it was remixes, features, and, aside from the Gangstar stuff. So we're definitely, Just and I will be digging deep on some of our favorite tracks growing up, and then even some recent ones too. So that should be pretty interesting just to break down. So looking forward to that. Also, this Thursday, special guests, Rob Swift, of one of the original members of the Executioners and one of the greatest turntablists of our time. Rob Swift will be on this Thursday with me. That should be interesting as well. And we'll set a time for that. Wednesday, we'll be setting up a time, and I'll post it on the stories on my page, and also obviously the SlickBlast page. And shout out to the Way by the Brother. Shout out to one of my brothers, Mario's Timberland, and he goes by Hammer Time Construction on IG. Hammer Time Builders, excuse me. He's been doing his wood shop thing and carving out customized woodwork, whether it's sports related, greetings, for the kitchen, for the house. He's been doing pretty good things, and I can't wait to display the newest piece of woodwork that he has accomplished. And it's gonna be a nice little thing. It's for the SlickBlast RapCast logo, and I'll definitely be adding it to the studio here, and it should be fun. So want to shout out Hammer Time Builders. I don't know if you're listening. I know you get up early for work, but shout out to you, brother, for that dope piece that you showed me. I'm excited to show everybody. It's gonna be pretty cool. He did a hell of a job. So everybody, if you want customized woodwork, cool. He has key and beer holders. He has all kinds of cool custom woodwork stuff. And Mario's Timberland. So I posted it. I actually put it right there so that way if you guys wanted more info, you can check it out. And so tomorrow, once again, it's myself and Jess will be doing it again at 10 p.m. Central Time, West Coast Time, 8 o'clock. And that should be fun to break down DJ Premier. Once again, DJ Premier's production and his body of work. I mean, you're talking about over 25 years of work. I mean, we can aside from Gangstar, him and Guru, Royce the 5'9", Christina Aguilera. I mean, the list goes on and on. The guy is, prime. Him and Royce the 5'9", obviously with P-Rhyme, Prime. The guy's all over the place, and it's great. So Okay, so it looks like Moka just sent me a video on my page. So let's see what's going on there. All right. Okay, let me see what's going on. Boom, 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 boom. So, okay. So everybody, just again, once again, thank you for being on. Just wanted to update everybody with what's going on for the rest of the week. Also, I'll be reaching out to a local group, 1773. We made sure that, oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. Okay, well, what's up, brother? Okay, so maybe there won't be a reschedule. Okay, so we're on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Bada bing, bada boom. There he is. There he is. The man with the plan. The man with the plan.
Why we made it time with it, man.
All right. I appreciate it, man. I thought Neo kidnapped you in the Matrix. So I was like, all right, let me.
No, man, it's just we made it time, and I just stuck with that time. I didn't check my message. You know what I'm saying?
All good, man. This is what we do, man. Spontaneous combustion.
I'm thrusting.
That's spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
We got Moka and Nostalgic discussing. What's up, man? I thought I'd get a little dapper for Mother's Day. You know,
That's good.
A little something.
But you did. It makes you feel good, don't it?
It does. It does. Yeah. It's just yeah. It makes you feel good, like a distinguished gentleman. You know, gives you that feel.
Gives you a little pepper, man.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta have the
and this man needs no introduction. This is the funky eclectic. He's like
you said funky eclectic. I'll fuck with that. Yeah.
Funky eclectic, good weird, hip hop seasoned veteran that makes beats, not only MCs, but makes beats for people that don't know. He's been doing it for a long time. And as everybody,
I say beats first, raps after.
Okay. All right. We'll do that then. We'll do beats first and then raps second.
Yeah.
Only Moka Only. What's going on, my brother?
Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace to everybody who's joining in. What up? Hi. Pancakes for everybody.
Pancakes.
Well,
So that sounds.
I'm making pancakes for everybody right now, man. Mentally, spiritually, whatever you want to say.
That's right. Virtual pancakes and
virtual
Moka's got
pancakes, virtual splang cakes, virtual slang cakes. We do it all out here.
That's right. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
And it looks like okay, cool. We got some. It looks like we got some of your peeps on too. Chiming in. I
have no eyes. None. Not even one.
Except
for this.
The third eye.
That's all I have.
There you go.
Satan.
That's right, baby. The third eye is in the forehead. It's in the peripherals.
It's in the soul head.
That's right, in the soul head.
Soul head.
So what's up, man? What do you got going on? What do you got cooking? What do you got cooking that's coming up?
I'm just finished new album.
And break time.
I just finished the new album. It's called Stars.
Ooh.
And thank you. It's got treats. It's got all kind of tasty treats on it. It's gonna be a very good cook up for mid to late summer.
Oh yeah.
That's when I plan on releasing it. Now I want to tell you this though. The album is dedicated to the memory of Shock G.
Oh wow. That's gonna be huge. And for everybody that doesn't know, unfortunately we lost another great one, Shock G.
The great.
Yeah, man. That guy was another musical genius, man. I mean, So do you have any history with Shock G, man? And you ever bump into him in the West Coast? Because you've been
Yeah,
everywhere, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask, because I know, you know, any cool stories you could share with us
Actually,
about.
yeah, okay. I mean, I've opened for digital back in the day, and that was all great. But my favorite memory, the first time actually having a real interaction was, I think it was about 2000, and I was with my homeboy Peter, who's from Arcata, California, and he was visiting Vancouver doing this and that and the third. Peter actually has a site on Instagram called Culturama. He's done a lot for the culture. Like that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway,
Oh, hell yeah, yeah. Shout out to
me and
Peter. Shout out to Peter, yeah.
we went to the beach one day. I don't know, just on some vibes, whatever, run into people and shit. And I ran into a homegirl of mine. Now this homegirl, this is a girl that whenever I'd see her at parties or whatnot, we wouldn't even really talk that much. We would just burst into like spontaneous songs, freestyles, like soul music,
Yeah.
rap, whatever, and we just do that. We just cipher. And me and Peter happened to bump into her at the beach this one fine summer day in 2000, and we started to do what we normally do: snap our fingers and start singing songs. We go on to like we do like some Tribe Called Quest, and then move on. Then we're doing like Stevie
Ooh.
Wonder and shit. Then we're doing
Okay.
some freestyling, and then doing another song, and then just by, I don't know what made us think of it. We started singing the Humpty Dance. We're vibing on the Humpty Dance, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we finished that and started going into something else. I think some freestyle or something. And right at that moment, I was looking down, she was looking down, because we cipher head bob when you're just looking at the ground or whatever. And I hear this cat. I feel somebody approaching and he's snapping his fingers along with ours, and I just hear this: sex packets, $1 or two. Just tell
Oh,
me how many for
ready
you
for
this
you. Just
time. And I look up,
dun,
I look
dun.
up slowly. I look up slowly, and I see this cat's wearing a tank top, and I see the Tupac tattoo on the arm, and I instantly I know,
Wow.
I look up, and there's Shock G, and he just by himself wandered in and just joined our cipher. I don't. What are the odds? Because we had done the Humpty Dance like minutes prior, and he by
Yeah.
himself, and he just walks up, and we didn't even break. He just joined the cipher, so it became three, and Peter standing on the side, and me and my homegirl and Shock we're just going, and I don't know how long we went for. We just went, and then finally we wrapped it up, and I don't know how long we kicked. We kicked it for a while after, and exchanged contacts, and exchanged pleasantries and all that. And then he was on his way off by himself, and it was just so strange because digital didn't have no shows in Vancouver at that time, and it was
Hmm.
just such a random happening, man. And I always meant in my heart to follow up, and because we spoke about doing some work, and it
Oh my
just,
God.
for one reason or another, just sometimes you put shit on the side. Oh yeah, I'll get to that later or whatever.
Yeah. And life
Um,
happens, right? Life happens. So,
yeah, and another thing, my homeboy Dave Psy, who I have a side group with called the Nope, he started getting in touch with Shock in the last year. Was speaking up to a few months back or whatever, and Shock wanted to do something. Uh, you know what I'm saying? I think where we would probably, the three of us would cook up some crazy concoctions or whatever. So it's like it seemed like it was coming full circle. I wasn't, at this point, anything can happen. That's how I look at it. Like, that's how my career's been, and it's always been amazing to link up with people and exchange ideas and all that sort of stuff. So it looked like it was coming full circle, and then unfortunately, the plug
yeah.
for the party was pulled. You know what I mean? And I'm having a hard time dealing with it, man. I've lost so many people in this last year that it sounds shitty, but I've lost count.
Yeah.
And Shock was somebody that I hadn't really fostered a relationship with, and yet for some reason that one seems to be hitting me harder than anything. You know what I mean? I think probably because I felt personally, I felt like a kindred musical spirit with him. I mean, I've followed them since before they released their first album. You know what I'm saying? Since Do What You
Right.
Like came out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I was, man, big fan. I'm a big fan for what Shock produced for Saphir. A big
Huh.
fan of the stuff he did for Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's wild. It's yeah. See, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, but anyway, there's a little story for you.
No, that's more than a little story. That's we all appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's a great story.
In my
And like you,
mind, it was, you know, I know it's just in reality, it was just a moment in time and a happy circumstance. He just happened to just be there. But in my mind, from everybody else that I know that mutually had known him or had interactions with him, that's just so typical of Shock G. Like the guy that seemed to just want to see people have a good time. Like Shock G to me really, really kind of carried the torch of the idea of Parliament Funkadelic, P-Funk, Funk
mm,
the World, Funk for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And
Yeah.
another this is like a real coincidence, but for the since about the holidays, after the holidays ended, these past like Christmas holidays, whatever, I started delving back into funk because I hadn't really touched on it for years. And I mean, like, really, when you hear this new album, there's a lot of funk on it, you know what I'm saying? And mentions of funk, and like that's the vision for it. So it's just the coincidences are too wild, bro.
Wow. You want to know something, man? And I'm sure he's watching over you right now, and I'm sure he's going to be proud of this project because it's a homage, like you said, and that's pretty cool, man.
It's
Not
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 so
not
much. It's not that. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but the album
no.
isn't really a homage. It's just like once I wrapped it up, I realized it's like, man, I need to dedicate this to somebody who really inspired me, and I mean has always inspired me. And I kind of feel bad because publicly in interviews and stuff, I in the last few years, I don't think I've given him much mention, and he deserves the mention, considering how influential he had been on my music. Um, and that's my bad, but you know, forever I will continue to give flowers now.
Yeah, yeah, man. And remember, we had that conversation, you and I, the first time, right? Remember I told you, like I tell everybody, everybody that I've had on so far, I said, hey, man, I want to give you your flowers. And I remember you stopped me. You said, no, man, that's not necessary. And I'm saying to myself, bro, it is necessary. You know why? Look, man, like you said, the way things are going on now, you just never know.
Yeah,
So
you never know.
I do feel so I do feel that we have to give you guys your flowers because that way you guys know that you guys are appreciated. You know what I mean? And
I do feel the appreciation, you know, more and more. Um, and I'm very happy. That makes me very glad, you know, that people that they feel
yeah,
good. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. But that's a dope story with Shock G and like you said, what are the odds, man? You mentioned the kindred spirit thing, which was a great reference to that situation. How he just came out of the blue, and you guys are vibing out to the Humpty dance, and here he is. You didn't
Yeah,
expect.
man. I mean,
That's
I guess
crazy.
you know, I say kindred spirit in just that. Okay, he was a cat that, yeah, he rapped and he could sing. Well, he also did, his production was so major, and he was an engineer and a visual artist, a curator. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I I could identify with that to a degree. I'm not trying to just compare myself to Shock G. I can't. He's great. He's truly great. But I'm just saying, I could feel a real kindred connection with that spirit, the spirit of being an artist and just having your hand in all these different pots that all
Mm,
connect. That's that's
right.
that's that's how I'm saying. But as an individual, from what I had seen and got and known, is, you know, I don't know, his love output seemed so big, where me, I'm a lot more insular and just like, I don't like the attention so much. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, but you guys, honestly though, yeah, I could agree with that. Like, but you guys are very similar in terms of versatility. I'll say that because, like you said, he was multifaceted. Obviously,
Oh
he
hell
was a
yeah,
hard
hell yeah.
dude. Like,
And
and
he
and
could do R&B, like he do everything. He do like any style, man. It's crazy.
yeah,
And you know it's wild, like the character that he did in the group Humpty Hump.
dude.
Um, when whenever Humpty came on the record, like it really felt like somebody else. I can listen to a song where like say like the Return of the Crazy One from Body Hat Syndrome album, like
Okay.
that song's just, it was like the lead single of that album. It's just Humpty, but it doesn't even feel like Shock G. It literally feels like Humpty, like he successfully created another character where everybody knew, or what most people knew it was him, but
Right.
it felt like somebody else. Like that shit is genius, man. I try to do characters on the side or whatever. I got my own little alias characters, and I don't know, they always just feel
Yeah.
like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that same gift, man. Like it was pretty wild. That anyway, that's my perception of it.
Yeah. And
I'm
no, that's
completely fine with just talking about Shock G right now.
me too. No, I'm
Good,
good with it. This is a
good.
comfortable ride that I'm enjoying, and we could keep going and going. So one thing I will say, brother, obviously getting to know you more and more, like I said, when I think of you, funky, eclectic, out there,
You mean eclectic?
eclectic.
I thought you said
Yeah.
egg eclectic, but that makes sense too. You know, I got a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of egg references in my music.
I'm combining Dr. Seuss with lectic, electric, and eccentric,
Shit, egg
eccentric. Yeah.
electric. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's a track right there. There you go. Boom. That's going to be one of your beats right there.
Yo, egg electric. I'm doing it tonight. There'll be egg electric. You'll see it on my stories.
Let's do it. Woo! Can't wait. Can't wait. But no, and what I'm saying is like you know, you said that sometimes you said that you feel like it still sounds like you when you're doing other personas, right? Like not just your Mocha moniker, but I do feel like there is a comparison. I can say because you harmonize as well. Remember that. Not only do you
Well, yeah, I
MC,
can do harmonies, but you know, melody's more my strong point. I can do harmonies, but harmonies is when you build a chord upon a melody. But
right?
you know, and he did a little bit of that too, you know. But I think he's more like a melody guy.
Yeah, and it comes out smooth on both sides. They came out. It comes out smooth all the time.
It is
Oh man,
fun to do.
yes, absolutely correct.
Absolutely correct. It is fun to do.
It is splendid.
Yeah,
Absolutely splendid.
absolutely splendid.
um, damn, Shock G, I can't believe that, dude. I still can't. Because here's the thing. When I had a couple of a couple of my buddies on the random one on my other page, just talking live, and we mentioned Shock G and the versatility that we are talking about now that you were able to witness in person, and you had obviously a relationship with him. Um, yeah, man. The first time I heard the first track I ever heard was the Humpty Hump, you know, because they played it on the radio.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
shit was huge, man. You know.
and and that's the thing. Like when you said that, when you said it's almost he was a different person. I thought that Humpty and Shock G were two different people because I was still young and I was still, you know, wet
But
behind the ears.
he was, that's what I'm saying about him being a curator. He would build situations where it really led you to believe there's two different people. Like, say, for instance, I remember they were on Arsenio Hall on the All in the Same Gang.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so Digital come on, and you're seeing Shock and Humpty, but it was his brother playing Humpty that time. His brother
That's
kind of looked like him.
is that right? Oh damn, that's
So the nose,
interesting.
and his brother could do that, you know, that voice, right?
Oh, the nasal thing, right? The nasal thing, right, right, right.
Yeah. Stop what
Damn,
you're
that's
doing, because I'm about to ruin. You know that thing.
damn. You saw, yeah, that's good. That's a good impersonation of him,
Oh, bro,
man.
I got mad impersonations, man. You don't get me started, man.
Hey, I'll get you started. Shit.
Nah, thank you.
We'll
No,
do
it's all
that.
right.
We'll do that at another show, man. We'll do that at another show.
Yeah, I'm getting
No, but
started.
Arsenio Hall. You know what? I'm gonna have to take a look at it. You said Arsenio Hall when they were on
Arsenio
there.
Hall show back in the day. Yeah,
Oh, come on now. Arsenio was the I used to love that show, man. That was great. It was Johnny Carson and Arsenio Hall. Those were my go-tos, but Arsenio Hall was
I never
obviously
really
more.
watched Carson, man. I definitely watched Arsenio though.
It's funny because I think I would just watch TV as a youngin. I would watch a lot of TV, when MASH, I put it like this. When MASH was on a school night, I knew that it was 2 a.m. and I had to get my ass to sleep and I was still awake because I always had insomnia, man. I don't know why. I always had insomnia
I
for some
never
reason.
did. I was able to crash like a fucking crash out. But nowadays I have insomnia. Now everything keeps me up, man. I can't help it. I'm just the wheels in my head go round and round.
Yeah, you got an amusement park in your brain, basically. You
Yeah.
got That's exactly, yeah, and plus the beats, man. You've been on fire lately with these beats, bro. And not that you haven't before, but you've been man, cooking up some buttery stuff, man.
I appreciate that, man. Well,
Yeah,
I had good teachers, man. I'll say that.
yeah.
Too many
Some
to name, man. Like so many, you know what I'm saying? Like the influence is so far and wide. Like it's wild.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, now that we're segueing into that, thank you for mentioning that, because that I was gonna ask you, because I didn't get to ask you on the last one, man. Because we're having fun with it. Um, can you name three? Because we already been talking about Shock G, dead or alive. Who would you have featured on your? It could be any album. It could be Moka. It could be your moniker. You could be your alter ego. Three MCs, dead or alive, that you would have on your album, or just working or making a track with them. Who would they be? Anybody that comes to mind? I know it's tough. I know it's tough because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of just happy just doing shit on my own. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's fair. And you know
Sometimes,
what?
sometimes like people I've known for a long time and have been able to really build a relationship with. Sometimes they might end up as a feature, but generally, I'm not too into having features unless I get this light bulb that comes on that says, "Oh, so and so needs to be on this one." If that happens, that's different. But that seems so few and far in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know,
man.
man. I don't know. There's so many greats, man, and the fact is, as you know, as artists, like our moods always change. I could tell you Q-Tip today, and tomorrow it wouldn't even be on my radar. Tomorrow it could be like I want to get CeeLo Green. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know something that's funny that you say Q-Tip? Because honestly, I can see you and Q-Tip on a track and y'all will kill it. I can see you and Del the Funky Homo Sapien on a track and y'all would.
Well, yeah, of course, that's my boy. And besides, Dell is on one of my new projects I did this past year.
Oh, shit.
That already came out, man. That's my Tank God project or whatever. I got Kool Keith and Dell on it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Tank God. Okay, okay. Yeah.
That was me and my man Kutmasta Kurt, who Kool Keith had a long relationship with, and Dell, yeah, as he did with Dell, obviously too.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. And you know
Yeah,
who else I can
Dell's the man. I've known Dell since 1995, I guess. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So way back, like pancakes and flapjacks. Damn.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Wow.
It was great. I have the real good man. I remember sometime, probably around 99, might have even been 2000. There was a while where we would just call each other just to bust new rhymes to each other, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like catch up, say hi or whatever, and just like, yo, I got this one. Check this. Okay, I just wrote this. Check this out. And we just bust rhymes at each other, and that was it. That was a fun period in my life, man.
That's super cool. You know what's funny? I got a friend like that I went to high school with, and he's still in the mix. Master Rock. At some point, you'll see him pop up. But
Oh,
yeah, Master Rock. We do the same thing randomly. No explanations, no nothing. It could be a week or two. I'll call him, and likewise, and same thing. We start exchanging rhymes, he'll start like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. And then after that, it's like, have a good night, bro. I'll talk to you soon. It's like
Yeah,
it's that
yeah.
energy, right? It's like you, yeah, man. The great minds think alike. That's what that is. You don't have to really ask questions, or you just know, right? You naturally know what it is.
Well, I think it
So,
was reflective of that period in hip hop. It was just there was a lot of optimism still. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet hadn't killed everybody yet. You know what I'm saying?
oh, you're right about that, man.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely.
not even we ain't not even gonna talk about that.
No, no, we won't do that. We won't do
No,
that. No, for sure.
keeping it
But
positive, man.
abs always, always, always.
Keep it funky.
That's right. That's right.
The good funk.
That's right. That's
The
right.
good funk. You know,
Hey.
there's many funks, man. There's many funks, man. But the only real funk is the good funk, and the good funk is actually jazz. So there you go.
Ooh, wee,
Well,
man.
where do you think funk comes from?
Jazz.
Yeah,
I mean, no question about it.
yeah, yeah. But I think a lot of people wouldn't make that connection.
Really?
Yeah,
That that
funk is jazz.
see, yeah. I'm sure other people have different
Oh,
opinions, right?
my man saying y'all should do an album with he said with Kool Keith and Devin the Dude. That would be interesting. In fact, I mean,
Oh, dude,
I
that's a good
yeah,
one.
Devin, that would be cool. That's a cat that I think is sorely overlooked. Devin's super dope, and man, he's got a vibe just unlike anybody. Like it's highly relatable too.
It's funny. It's funny that that gentleman said Devin a dude, because I'm driving. It was this past weekend. I went to visit my sister, and I'm driving to my sister's house. It's like a 40-minute drive from the crib. My wife was already over there with my moms and everybody else, so I was driving solo to meet up with them, and I was listening to a song with Devin, Snoop, and Andre 3000 called "What a Job," and nice little banger, nice little track. And yeah, Devin. That one cool thing about Devin, man, he's very leveled. If that makes sense, it's always the same. Like it's not even monotone. It's just he sounds natural. Like he's just having a conversation with you while he's rhyming. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
man,
You get what I'm saying?
that's a true gift in MCing, bro. To properly emote and inflections in your vocal tone that people can feel at home with. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So we got Andre's verse on that is bonkers. Me Peep Squeak said that's Andre's verse. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Snoop is always spitting.
I love Snoop's gibberish. Yo, Snoop is one of the best freestylers off the top of the head too, man. Crazy. He's crazy. I hate rap.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's such an infection, man. It's ruined my life, man.
oh, it's a beautiful problem to have. You
I
kidding
know.
me?
I'm
I
joking,
know
man.
that. I know.
I probably love rap more now than I ever have in my entire life because it's I have such a history with it now. It's not new anymore. It's all I've known since I was a youth.
Yeah,
Not all
I
I've
mean,
known, but it's like the most major part of my life, rap and like hip hop culture. But I love it so much, man. And I guess a real bonus to the internet being what it is you have access to so much archival footage, photographs, interviews, video. Like, it's crazy, man. Right now is such a good time to be a hip hop enthusiast. If you really into it, you can find
oh my
anything you want,
goodness,
man.
dude, I tell you, man, I feel the same way. But basically, what you just said, I feel the same way. I literally feel like every single day I wake up, obviously it's a blessing to wake up and see a new
Yeah.
day. It's a bonus, right? But every day I feel like it's hip hop for us, honestly, in some way, some form. Because if I'm walking the dog around the block and I'm looking at the trees, I'm thinking already of a rhyme about the air blowing in the trees. It's always something that's hip hop related in your life. And I feel the same way, man, truthfully. And it's a
Okay,
good feeling, like you said.
It's so ill that you said that, man. I spend every day of my life, you know, I'm out doing this. I got to go buy some toilet paper or whatever. It's just there's something relatable to rap
Yes,
music, and I'm always thinking of
always.
a quote like, "Hey, so and so said like I'm buying toilet paper," or whatever. Man, I don't know. It's just always in my head, and even if I have a different genre of music in my head, it's like it always just drifts right back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
it's deep, man. It's such a beautiful art.
And it's I love it. I love it a lot, man. And like, you know what? The creativity aspect, and I think that's what drives me. That's what honestly, that's why I decided to do this MC thing, because I want to contribute to the culture as far as the Midwest goes, and I just love it so much. And like you said, man, I'm the same way. I don't care about the popularity crap and all that. Like they can keep that. I don't that I'm not
No, no,
interested in
it's
that.
nice to get credit from your peers. That's important, and also like
No, of course.
for fans that really like real fans. Like you can be a real fan of something and really appreciate a person's effort, man. That means so much more than you know, fame or whatever. That like
That's
I don't know. I always told
right.
myself I wanted a long burner career, not like a short upward spike and then nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm
No,
much
yeah.
more happy with the way shit is now than when I think about what the alternative could have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
I gotta
absolutely.
say, I'm looking at people
The comments,
chiming
right,
in,
right.
and but how so many of my followers are your followers too? Like it's a trip, dude. What
Isn't
did
it
you
crazy how
what?
that works?
Yeah, it's blowing my mind. I noticed that last time too, and I just didn't say anything.
You know what, man? That sometimes great minds think alike, and then people, and then plus it's an algorithm on social media where like if somebody's following somebody, then it's like okay, I gotta spread.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah. But
okay.
no, man, it's been a beautiful thing though, man, because there's cats in the UK that I'm cool with now as far as networking and messaging and stuff like this. And I'm sharing, hey man, me and Mocha made a track together. And then if for
he
some
said
reason
he said I should do an album with Albie Shore and Chucky Booker.
Night and Day, Night and Day remix with Mocha and Chucky.
Oh man,
Night and Day part two. I can see it, man.
oh
Absolutely.
man, oh man.
That's an interesting one.
I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens.
That's funny. Who I don't know who this gentleman is because I don't see a face on it. It says
Meep meep
meep
squeak, meep meep
meep meep
squeak.
meep meep Bunsen
That's one of the
Beaker.
greatest names, like internet handles I've ever seen. Actually, I can
I'll be
relate to that.
honest.
When I see that, when I see meep meep squeak as something, it triggers something in my soul. Like I can relate. I can fuck with that because I
No,
go
yeah,
meep meep squeak all the time, man.
right.
In my head, that's the sound of the gears in my head operating. Meep meep squeak.
Another guy said, P Plus Radio said, Dwelle, Mocha, and For the Gods. LOL. Okay. Oh,
Oh, you know
Dwelle,
what? I love Dwelle, man. I would
he's
fuck with that
smooth.
cat anytime. Dwelle's crazy with it, man. He's
Yeah,
another. Man. He can. That's another cat that can do like anything, man. Rap,
versatile,
make beats, sing. He's more known for his singing, but you know
of
he can
course.
rap too.
That's right. Yeah, Detroit, Midwest guy, man, from Detroit. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's pretty dope too. Oh yeah, so a lot of peeps are on, man, showing love. That's beautiful. So man, once
I love
again,
you
this is
all.
Slick Blast. Yeah,
Slick
respect
blast.
and love. Slick Blast RapCast because we rap fast. Mocha has some Monopoly cash, while I got it in the stash. Eggo my muffin because we're egg centric.
I love that eccentric shit. By the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, we got to create something nice,
Yeah.
create a nice beat. That'll be cool. Um, yeah. So respect to everybody being out. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And
It's a
you
nice.
archive these correct,
Oh,
correct,
my brother,
correctly,
I,
correct.
I, I, I archive them like VHS. I record and I just keep it in the film.
I got a wild VHS collection, man.
Oh, so do I. So do
Yeah.
I.
Oh,
What do you
okay, cool.
got?
All right, I got everything.
Do you?
I got shits, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey man, I was a big wrestling. I was into the fake wrestling. You know, they call it.
Yeah,
I was into
that shit was funny, man.
it was great.
It was
I
entertaining.
could
It was a
I,
vibe, man. I like back in like 1984, 85. I used to mess with it a little bit.
yeah, the Hulk Hogan era, like
Uh-huh.
all that. I loved it. Macho Man, and then you know, I was. It was like a soap opera for dudes. I felt like it was. You're right. It's like you had a storyline, a dope storyline.
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard, man.
Like you had Macho Man stealing somebody's girl and like cheating on Elizabeth, and Hogan's like, "Look, brother, we're gonna duke it out." And then they had
Yeah.
beers at the end of the match because you know I thought it's just hilarious. But I've always appreciated that kind of stuff. But no, yeah, definitely VHS. Poof, a lot of VHSs also. So
Sir
that's a
Splendor instead
Sir.
of Doug. Oh my God. Okay. Meep Meep Squeak knows what's up because like nobody knows about that reference, the Doug. That's such an obscure reference. The Doug, man.
Okay, so Sir Splendor, the Sir Splendor one.
Well, I've said Sir Splendor. I've referred to myself as Sir Splendor because sometimes I'm just writing rap and I just need something to. That's how I came up with Kareem Serene. The same thing. It's just like
Oh,
a moment or whatever. But I said Sir Splendor once. But I also had a song, a Tank God song that actually has never come out called
mm,
Just Doug. Like I'm Tank God, you're just Doug. That's the hook.
I like that. Dig Dug, the Atari video game. I love the reference. I
Do
like
the
that.
digs, Doug. Do the digs, Doug.
That's dope. That's dope. We got a gentleman saying, "Ball my baby moms from jail. Moke send me beats to sell and get money to bail her out. Much respect." I don't know if that was okay.
Why
I
are
was
they
going.
trying to wire you fry? I said that in a rap. Why are you trying to wire me fries?
No,
What did I
no,
say that
no.
in? I don't even remember, man. I
My,
don't
my,
remember. I've got a
you
bunch
have a million songs, so yeah, I would. Yeah, you would have
Why
to
are you
dig deep.
trying to wire me fries? Yo, you should be wired. Man, that's a cool line.
Yeah,
Who is
that's
Meep
coming.
Meep Squeak? I need to know. It's living inside my head. What if I'm Meep Meep Squeak?
What if you know what? What if you are to be or not to be? That is the question.
Yeah.
Nah, but man, brother,
Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you.
you know who you sound like, bro. Do you remember the WB, the cartoon, the WB network, and he would sing like that? It sounded like a Sammy Davis Jr. was an R&B singer. You kind of got that voice when you do that voice. It sounds cool, man.
That's the only time I've ever done that voice, and probably the last time too. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and lentils and stew,
Beef stew. We
butter
got the
peas,
crew.
baby.
Yeah, we got a lot, man. We got a lot of peeps coming out of the woodworks, and I love it, man. That's great. Damn, that's real
Meep
cool.
Meep Squeak is Ron Contour's alter ego. Ron Contour actually did have he had a couple alter egos within his own thing too. That's funny. I miss Ron Contour. That's my cousin.
That's your cousin, huh?
Yeah,
From
Ron
around the
Contour,
way.
man. Yeah, he was crazy with it. But he quit. He quit a while back. Rapping.
Damn.
I used to produce albums for him.
And no plans are coming back. You think? No plan of coming back or coming out of retirement like MJ for the second
That's
time.
on him. I think he's moved on to working with other people though.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
all
enough.
good.
So Meek Meek.
I'm just looking at the home. He's Meep Meep Squeak knows everything.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah. This
get both
guy,
of our dough.
damn.
Cause me and the producer, we ain't supposed to be po. Yo, get both of our dough. Cause me and the producer, we ain't supposed to be po. That shit is mad funny.
How you gonna put Mocha versus some guy said, okay, that's funny. Some guy said Mocha's harmonizing is better than Nate Dogg. And then a gentleman said, how you gonna put Mocha versus Nate? Don't be
That's
disrespectful
apples
to
and oranges. I won't even go there, man. But I will say this. I respect the compliment highly.
that is a compliment. So
Yeah.
shout out shout
It's wild to me because it's like I'm a beat maker who raps. Like I'm not even like a singer, you know what I'm saying? Like I can fuck with it. So that's a big compliment for real.
well, but you know what though? Remember, you've been doing that. For me, it's a when you harmonize, like you said, the way you do it, not harmonize, but how you articulated it earlier.
Melodies, yeah.
Melodies. You do it's smooth, and a lot of songs that I've heard from you, you've done that, and you spread it out. Obviously, it's a nice balance.
Chords, strings, we brings,
Melodies,
G-funk.
G-funk. Rhythm is life, and life is rhythm.
Yeah.
Nah. So yeah, Moke really that dope with hooks. He's Citizen X. Meep, man, meep. You know you gotta do meep. You gotta put your face on a profile, man, so we can know who we can know who we're chatting with, man.
Yo,
you know?
hey, look, my homie T plus, no cap. I just don't see myself like that's not my main thing. I'll say that. That's all.
Yeah, right.
To me, singing is like a texture. It's like a color of paint. It's like, oh, let me reach for that terracotta sunset right there. I'm gonna use that. That's how I look at it. It's just it's like a texture, extra
right.
texture, like George Harrison.
Woo! Extra texture coming for the next. So we got a Shady ESK, a young lady says, asking you, Mocha, you a producer who raps, or are you a rapper who produces? And she put.
Check me out. Make your own conclusion, because it could go either way. It definitely could. You know.
Yep.
I mean,
check his catalog, and you got to do the research and check out his catalog because he has a wide catalog.
Or you don't even have to. You could just check one thing. That's fine. Or you can just check 1, 2.
Ooh, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo, nostalgic, man. I gotta wrap up shortly, dog.
No, we're good. No, we're good. It's 47 minutes in, so
we good.
Yes, yeah, we're good. What do you got? What do you got?
I want to do this more often. We gotta do more, man, because it's very clear to me we could rattle on and on and on.
Yes, that's the beauty of it, bro. We got that kind of connection. It's
starfish.
Nothing more than starfish. That's right, brother. Yeah, let's do that, man. I'm down. Anytime, you're more than welcome, bro. Like I said, and now that was my bad for the whole the 10 o'clock thing. I was
that's all in the past, man.
I like the way you think, my brother, my big brother. Yeah, man. Everybody, well, we want to thank the big brother Mocha once again for being on. We appreciate you, and everybody else is joining in.
Yeah, so much love, love and lubrication. Word up.
Love and lubrication, no exaggeration. Yeah. Nostalgic is dressed for brunch. Oh, come on now, baby. Hey, man, this is Mocha knows what's up. He's a dapper.
But you know what? He's right though, because you are wearing like your outfit is something to be worn early in the day.
Yeah. Well, this was my day outfit.
What that was. Did you go out with
Mom? It was this was like a Mother's Day thing, and I just
vibe. You got it, man. You got it. And even me, I'm not wearing. I'm still dressed on the afternoon tip right now, man.
Okay.
I took my jacket off already. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just it was hot in here, man. It's getting hot in her. You know what I'm saying? Stop using the snare clap from Voodoo, all that shit.
No, that absolutely, man. So I figured, let me rock with it until it becomes midnight. I'll take it off. It'll be, and then and you're right. Yeah. But my brother, man, thank you, man. Much love to you as always. And let's do this again, man. It's fun, man. We'll do this once again, and when you're available,
always have fun. We always have
always.
Fun. If you
Yes, we
ain't
do.
having fun, man, what the fuck is the point, man? Shit.
Then, then
And there's always a
what are you
reason
doing
to
it
have
for?
fun too, so it's all good.
That's right.
All right, brother.
Cool, man. All right, my brother. One love. I'll talk to you soon. Yes. Love you, brother. Talk to you soon,
Love you
man.
too.
Yes, sir. Peace. So that was the good brother, Moka Only. Everybody, I want to thank everybody for being on SlickBlast RapCast. I am the Bald Kid Nostalgic, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Everybody, by the way, thank you for being on. Everybody that's been on. Meep Meep Squeak, shout out to you, brother. You've been consistent with us, and everybody else has been cool. Tomorrow, if you guys want to join Just and I, it'll be a cool topic. DJ Premier. So if anybody wants to send requests tomorrow evening, 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah, you got it. I love that. Brunch God. I like that. That's dope. Good looking out, man. Yeah, so if anybody wants to chime in tomorrow with us, Justin and I, every Monday, SlickBlast RapCast, 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 8 o'clock p.m. West Coast Time. We're going to be talking about DJ Premier. So we're going to be dissecting DJ Premier's, our favorite tracks from Premier. And obviously, anybody else that wants to chime in like this or even send a request, you're more than welcome to join us. Because I believe the max is 4 people, split screen like the Brady Bunch. And it'll be dope. So we're going to dissect the DJ Premier produced songs and our favorite DJ Premier joints. So you're welcome. Plus Radio, man, definitely. Absolutely welcome. And for everybody that hasn't heard our track, Moka and I, it's called The Clap Part 2. So I will send a link on the description of the Slick Blast. So I'll put the SoundCloud link in Slick Blast bio so you guys can peep our song. It's called The Clap Part 2. It was released. It's already been almost 8 months. The track was released. It's a feel-good 90s track. Banger, jazzy butter, feel-good 90s. It takes you back to the 90s, but it's a nice mellow track. And Moka did his thing. But everybody, once again, I am the Bald Kid Nostalgic. Peace and love. Stay safe out there. And Justin and I will see y'all tomorrow at 10 o'clock discussing DJ Premier. Peace.